would the Greek god Hermes look like if he was real? Hermes was the original Flash. Just like the Flash, he had wings on his kicks, which were actually called teleria and helped him move from Olympus to Earth to the underworld. This immortal was the fastest of the gods. He became their messenger and the Uber of the dead. But what would a person with super speed actually look like? One human in the world, Dean Karnassus, who was born with a rare genetic condition where he can't develop lactic acid the more he runs. That feeling you get in your muscles that makes you tired? He doesn't get that. He just keeps running. Small, light runners with slender legs do best in marathons. Some of the fastest humans actually ride cycles and have notoriously odd helmets, but they are super aerodynamic. But we're gonna have to get a little weirder. Their lungs and heart would have to double in size. Now that I think about it, we might want to make him digitigrade, where he runs on his toes. Running on your toes is actually faster than running on your flat feet. Maybe a more practical version of his winged shoes could be some sort of elastic metal that springs him off the ground. But if you've got super speed, you don't have super brakes. He might just be crashing into Greek temples and Mount Olympus all the time. This is a sculpture of a human if they were perfectly adapted to car crashes. Hermes won't win a beauty contest, but he is gonna win every single marathon. So the perfectly aerodynamic human that's perfectly evolved for speed. This is what he would look like. Jesus Christ. I really don't want to know what's under the helmet, so I'm going to talk about something else. Maybe the writhing serpents of his caduceus and the wings on his hat were actually the metal melting because he was so fast. It was whipping off him. All right, do it. Come on. Let's see the face. Super villain. Evil motherfucker. Even with super healing, all the stuff that hits you when you're on a motorcycle, that creates scarring. And if he's lived forever, he's gonna have a couple scars on his face. I imagine an Omni-Man level of super speed just running through a building because he could survive it. If you want your firstborn to be a super athlete marathon runner, these are the genes that you're going to want to splice into its DNA. Theoretically, a human body could only reach a certain speed. So if I was being realistic, the fastest a human body could run, I mean, that's not human. That's not human at all. But the fastest that Hermes could get would probably be over 90 miles per hour. If he jumped off Olympus, he would reach 120 miles per hour at terminal velocity, which at the end I would hope he would just hit the ground and not exist anymore, because dear Lord, is that disgusting.